So I have been a Christian since I was a child, and I think over those years, what I have found is that how do you differentiate what is the voice of God from what is your emotions? And that was the most confusing thing, I would say, from 5 years to like 13 years old. It's always been like, is this my emotions that I'm sensing something? Or is it really the Holy Spirit? Is it really God? I think over time, what you will notice is that the Spirit is consistent and identifiable, and emotions are always changing. So your spirit will be consistent in how you sense it, but there's a difference between the Holy Spirit and your actual human spirit. That was a difficult thing growing up. So let's break it down. Let's break it down to the spirit. How do you differentiate the spirit? And in my experience, right, there's this area below the lung area. It is like, I think, by your torso, it's around here, where you normally sense something, and that's where you get intuition. I know it might seem trivial until you actually live your life for many years and realize that your gut instinct feels the same way, and you can actually identify the place that it comes from. And then the more time you spend with God, the more you fast, makes you more sensitive to it, but you'll notice that it comes from the same place. So your emotions come from the heart area, which is around your chest area. But I noticed just below that is where you sense the spirit. And it's always happened that way. And even in the Bible, it says, it talks about your deepest inner belly. I'm sure a lot of other religions have maybe found something similar. But like I said, from my side, I have to speak from a Christian perspective. And with the understanding that we receive the Holy Spirit that gives us knowledge, So essentially the Spirit is this area, I'd say it's just below the rib cage, it's in the belly region. It goes from the front to your back area. So it's literally like your deepest inner belly or behind your belly, but you can actually sense the Spirit. And over the years, you'll notice that your gut instinct comes from the same place. You can translate your gut instinct into words. But what I found interesting is that other people have the same, sense in their gut, and translate it into the same words that I do, meaning like it could be a person from a different country, it could be a person from a different religion, but your gut instinct comes from the same place, and certain feelings in that area of the spirit feel the same. So remember, when we talk about feelings of the spirit and feelings of emotion, so there's also that distinction there.